Hello. Happy New Year. I haven't been on here in a long, long time. I haven't been on social media for so long. I'm unable to go live on Instagram. I didn't even go to Facebook. And I'm unable to go live on TikTok. But anyway, how are you? We just experienced I'm a New York City resident, so we just experienced a blizzard. There was snow and inclement weather throughout the United States. And if you're joining in, hi from New York City, please tell me where you're joining in from. The question of the hour is, if you are a single woman, should a male call you, text you, and ask you if you needed any help preparing for the blizzard, the storm of 2026, January 2026? Do you believe that your male counterparts, family members, or someone you're dating, someone you're getting to know, do you feel that that person should have reached out to you? So I've been having discussions with single females, widows, divorcees, and single women, just nobody involved. They have chose to live alone. They are not lonely. We are not lonely. I'm one of them. And so the question was, did anybody help you shovel the snow from around your car? So the answer for me is no. So I started to ask my female friends, did they believe if someone should come and help them? So some said that their neighbor supported them. One of my male colleagues said that he saw his neighbor, a female neighbor, shoveling her snow, and he asked her if she needed help. Now, this guy is really a saint because he had to dig his car out. He had to clear the snow with his sibling at his mother's house. He had to clear the snow at his dad's house. And then he had to go to another city nearby to clean the house for his cousin and I guess like elderly aunt. And the cousin had to move the car. Hello, how are you? The cousin had to move the car to go to work. Hi, everyone. Where are you entering from? I'm discussing the blizzard of New York, which every state, I believe, the United States experienced some type of inclement weather, some places worse than others. And so I've been asking everybody. And so I told one of my friends, I said, I'm going live today. I need to hear what people are talking about. Oh, thank you so much. You're beautiful as well. You see, I'm natural. I have on no makeup. I figure accept me as I am. I mean, makeup is good. It enhances your beauty. However, it's just too much for me. But anyway, so with that being said, if are you male or female, and it doesn't matter, would you help a single female if you saw her shoveling? Oh, thank you. This scarf is vintage. I adopt family members, so my adopted aunt, she made this for me. I have to take a picture and show her that I'm wearing it, and I have to tell her that someone says they loved it. Thank you so much. So I guess it would be ombre. Yes. So if you had a neighbor or if you saw your neighbor or community member shoveling snow, would you help? Now, I forgot how many inches that New York received, but it was a lot of snow. I was shoveling for hours and I believe in God. So I was like, God, when are you sending my Boaz? Because, oh, the United States, New York City. And where are you from? And so I was saying to my girlfriends, no, I'm so sorry. Do I have to get a moderator? I cannot give you a tour of my house. That's not what we're discussing today. We're discussing if you would help someone who was in need of help with shoveling snow. So, with the shoveling of the snow, I shoveled for so long that my scalp, my hair, and my hair scarf were wet when I came back in the house. And so I'm very happy that I bend when I shoveled. I didn't strain my back, because they tell you to not lift with your back, to lift with your knees. So I did that. But so my discussion or my question is, if you are by yourself, did someone reach out? And if you are in a region that experience snow, did someone help you? And nobody helped me. And so there are some videos online where the single independent women who say, "Oh, I don't need a partner, I don't need a man," they were regretting it. So I just wondered, like, how did people feel about that, and what would be okay? Thank you. You said you would help them. That's very gracious of you. Very gracious. Because I just know one person who received help. Nobody else received help. So I was wondering. So then my friend asked me, is it that a man doesn't know? And the reason why I'm saying man, I'm heterosexual and I date men. So it could be anybody. I'm not trying to isolate anybody. It could be anyone, right? So if you are shoveling snow, would you want someone to come and help you? I guess is the question. So I wanted someone to come help me, but in all reality, it was so much snow. I want to add that I was the only female outside. It was just the guys in the neighborhood, and everybody was shoveling. And I wasn't angry at them because it was so much snow. And I think their family has one, two. I think their family has 4 vehicles. So everybody was shoveling their vehicles. So I wasn't angry that offer, but I wish that I was in a relationship so the person could help me. And I'm not in a relationship, so yeah, that's what happened. So yes, back to what my girlfriend said. My girlfriend said to me that it's not only the youth, like the terminology, the youngins, it's also older men. If you're talking to an older guy, should he contact you and ask you, are you okay? Should I send somebody over? That's the question, right? And yeah, that's like, we need help. Well, anybody, right? If you need help, would somebody help you? I don't know. And it seems like nobody really cares. So one of the questions was independence versus isolation. So if you choose to be an independent individual, do people do you isolate yourself? Are you pushing people away from you? So do people think that you're it reminds me of a commercial from the 70s. It is the lyrics went, I could bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, and something something. It was Anjole, right? So the woman was saying that she's so independent. Basically, she could go wrangle the hog, kill the hog, cut her own bacon, come home and cook it, and she doesn't need anybody. So does independence cause isolation? That's a good question. I hope that it doesn't. How old are you? I hope that it doesn't cause isolation. So I'm one I guess I'm also kind of sort of an introvert. So I kind of like doing everything by myself. I don't really like group activities because I want to depend on myself. And sometimes in group activities, one member may not complete the task or the assignment, and that's kind of problematic for me. Well, that has been my experience. But, just like in a job interview, they will ask you, can you work solely on a project, and can you also work with the group? So, yeah, in an interview, I'm always, saying what they want to hear, but I don't really like working in the group aspect because sometimes you're let down. Okay, it says independence does not cancel the human need for safety, connection, and consideration. So when you're independent, do you isolate yourself? And okay, so if you are dating, should and again, I'm heterosexual. I date men, but if you are in the LGBTQ plus community, and I hope I said that correctly, would you would you expect the person that says they like you or love you, would you expect them to contact you? That's another question that I always have. And so my friend said that depending on the age, maybe the gentleman doesn't know. But I also said maybe they don't know because maybe they come from a single parent home and no isolation or judging of a mother or a father who raised the child on their own. But I believe, and maybe this is just my opinion, that when you're raising a child as a single parent, there are some things that you might miss. And so for me, I use a village of different people because I know that I couldn't do everything, right? I'm not a man, so I don't know how to do certain things that a man would know. And so that's why I made sure that I incorporated coaches and mentors for my children, right? And let's see. Yeah, again, the myth, the individual is independent and they don't need anybody. So if you are dating someone or someone likes you, should they ask? Is that a question that should be asked, or would that be insulting? And would the individual know to ask that question? And so that was my question. So I'm not going to stay on long, but thank you so much. And if you have any responses on or of supporting someone during their time of need, please add in the chat. Thank you so much. Bye.